All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Turns out that some Vikings coaches and front office guys are hot commodities out there. Before we get into that, hit that sub button. We're 25 away from 13,000. 25, hit that sub, hit that like.
We're almost there. God, just do it. Just press it. It'll feel so good. But yeah, apparently the Jets want what we have, and they set to interview a lot of our coaches in front office.
Yeah, Jets so far are the only team to request this. I would expect more. The rule basically is only teams that have a head coaching vacancy can request it. And then also, if you're in the wild card game, it can't be till after this week, and it's got to be really quick. So there's a bunch of new rules. Basically, none of these guys are going to be interviewing this week. It has to be after the wild card game, after we win, of course.
Yeah, you just hope it's not a distraction. You don't hope Flores starts thinking more about his interview with the Jets than preparing for the Rams. And the same thing goes for the other guy that we're going to talk about. But that's the only thing you hope. Like, it's not a distraction.
They're professionals, man. Number one, Brian Flores. The Jets want to interview him, and it makes a ton of sense. I mean, Flores, like I said, I'm surprised there's not more teams that have come out yet that want to interview him, but we expected this.
Yeah, and I know Flores wants to be a head coach, but man, that Jets, that's tough. Like, I mean, what are you building around there? Sauce Gardner on defense, Garrett Wilson on offense. I don't know what you do there. That to me is kind of a messy situation. I hate to see Flores go there and not have success because of the pieces that are in place right now. But yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the Jets need a head coach. Brian Flores is a hot name, and look what he's done with their defense. So yeah, but for me, I don't like him going there.
For the Jets, from the Jets side of thing, like Robert Saleh was a hell of a defensive coach, and their defense was good, and they still weren't good. So like I
don't know if they want a defensive coach.
Well, if I want Brian Flores. If he leaves, I want him to go somewhere better. I want him to go somewhere and kick some ass.
100%
Brian Flores, as long as it's not the Bears or something like that. But like the Jets, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But the next guy makes sense. Josh McCown. They want to interview him as well. Our quarterbacks coach with the best jawline in the damn NFL.
Yeah, and this would be trying to get one of those up-and-coming, bright offensive minds, which seems to be a very attractive thing for teams looking for a head coach. Look what McCown's done with Sam Darnold. I think it was a great hire last year by KLC, bringing him on the staff, and a longtime player in the league. The guy's been around. He's been in tons of different organizations, seen tons of different offenses. He's seen tons of different defenses. So I think he's a guy who maybe, I don't know if he'll get hired this cycle, but definitely next cycle, he will get hired soon. And the Jets, and this could be a hell of a hire for him.
Well, think about this. I mean, the Jets, Flores, McCown, maybe they're looking at Sam Darnold as well in this offseason. I mean, it'd be funny if you made the full circle and went back to the Jets. But Josh McCown, if he gets hired there, he could be like, "Look, man, we're bringing Sam Darnold with us," or maybe Brian Flores, like, "We're bringing Sam Darnold with us." So that one really intrigues me. I think McCown actually has a better shot of getting that Jets job than Flores. And I think McCown actually is in the conversation to get a real job this year. I mean, he was floating around a couple of years ago as a potential guy, and his name is just getting hotter with what Sam Bradford Darnold did this year.
Yeah, I just think, we just said we don't like Flores going there, but I think they would go offensive mind. I just feel like that's probably the route they would go. And like Josh McCown, what he can do with the quarterback, I think will be the attractive thing there. And I think he would have a better chance of success just with what the roster is right now than Brian Flores would.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much McCown actually had to do with Sam Darnold's type of season, how close they're working together. Obviously, Kevin O'Connell had a lot to do with that, but teams will be looking at that and looking at our whole coaching tree. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Clearly, the Vikings coaching staff is absolutely loaded, and they're going to start looking at some of our guys. And also the guy in the front office, too, Ryan Grigson.
Yeah, Ryan Grigson. The Jets also fired their GM, so they're coming after all of our guys. Again, I think Grigson, wasn't he used to be the Colts GM back in the day? Yep. So he's got experience making the picks. And I can't remember who it was. If it was Jalen Redmond or Kwesi said that it was Griggs who found him, uncovered him. So definitely has a nose for some talent.
Yeah, this dude has been around. He's been on a ton of teams in front offices doing a plethora of things. We got Kwesi. So if Grigson gets poached, you know what? Hey, man, thanks for your time. I don't think it's going to be much of a hog punch.
No, I don't think so either. And good luck, Ryan, if you do get hired by the Jets.
Wow, we're already saying our goodbyes to Ryan. He is 6'6", 290 pounds. You see that on his Wikipedia. He's a big guy. But you know, it's just something we're going to have to deal with. We'll see. Does Flores actually get hired this round? Are they going to put everything that he's put out there behind him? Are they going to snipe a guy like McCown? We will see. But nervous.
And again, like this is the Jets right now, but I'm sure the Patriots, Bears, this isn't going to be the only interview these coaches have. So this is just what's been known at this point. So
let us know in the comments. Any of these guys you think might leave, should leave, let us know.
Remember this, the most popular flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough.